Hi, in this week's video I'm going to be showing you some yoga movements to help you with your digestive system. If you're someone who suffers with digestive issues or pain, this can really help to soothe your digestive system. So please enjoy this video and practice it anytime, either day or night, and I really hope that it helps you. Have a really good day and I look forward to seeing you next time. So we're going to start by laying down onto our back. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, feel the back of your body just relaxing, melting into the ground. Soften the muscles of the back of your body. Just feel the ground holding and supporting the weight of your body. You can start now by rolling your head to the right, to the center, and then the left. Bring your head back to the center, and then bend your knees. And we're going to start with a movement that's called the wash rag. We're going to gently tip the knees to the right, turning the right arm forward and down, pressing the back of the left shoulder blade into the ground, pulling the tummy in and back, bringing the knees to the center, and then taking the knees over to the left. Now, as you do this, can you release and relax your glutes? Can you relax and breathe into your belly? When you pull your tummy in and back, this brings your knees back to the center. When your knees are over to one side, can you fully relax your belly and your lower back? Just moving from side to side, very deliberately taking a deep breath in when you're over at one side, and then breathing out to relax and let go of any tension. Feel like you're softening the muscles. Bring your navel into the back of the spine to bring your knees to the center, and then let your knees tip over to the other side. Okay. Now we're going to come into a movement that's called going around the clock, and this will help to free up your digestive system, your stomach. So put one hand on the middle of your chest and one hand on the lower belly, and start by taking your chin all the way back and gently press down. If you imagine pressing down through the middle of the chest, and feel your abdominal muscles contract, feel your lower back muscles lengthen, and then slowly let go of that. And then you're going to do the opposite. Take your chin into your chest, breathe into your lower belly, let the belly expand, and then slowly relax, melt the lower back. Just do this a few times. Pull the tummy in and back, take the chin back, and then back to neutral. Take the chin into the chest, roll the tailbone forward, and then back to neutral. Relax your arms beside you and repeat that. Chin into the chest, breathing into the lower belly. Back to the center, take your chin all the way back, press your lower back into the ground, and back to neutral. Now we're going to roll into the middle of our right glutes, back to neutral, and the middle of the left glutes, and back to neutral. Keep doing that. See if you can start to make the movement a little bit more refined, a slower movement, so our knees don't move too far over to one side. It's more about the smaller, more subtle movements of the pelvis. Okay. Now we're going to go into the whole movement. We're going to take our chin into our chest, breathe into the lower belly, and then we're going to roll around from the tailbone into the middle of the right glutes. Then we're going to roll around into the upper middle back. The chin will go back. Then we're going to roll around from the middle of the back, round into the middle of the left glutes, and then roll around into your tailbone. So it's as if you were making a circle now. Breathing into your belly. And this will create a massage for the inside of your body. It will release any tension. If you breathe deeply, it will help even more. Now you can go the other way. From your tailbone, go around in an anti-clockwise direction. Okay, and then come back to the center. Now, Take your right knee in towards you and slide your left heel and leg down and away from you. Interlace your fingers around the back of your right thigh and gently squeeze the right knee up to the right shoulder. Point your left toes, squeeze, and then bring your chin to the knee to the chin, press the left toes away, and bring your head down and bring your leg down. Take the other knee, we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to press, we're going to point the right toes away as if you're trying to separate your hips and bring the chin up and down. Place your feet back into the floor. And now we're going to go back into the first movement, the wash rag. Just see if you can let go of your glutes, breathing into your belly. So all of these movements will help to relax and calm your digestive system. Okay, now we're going to free up around the ribs on both sides. We're going to free up so we can get nice deep breathing. So our breathing affects our digestion, and our digestion is affected by the breath. So we want to get nice deep, full deep breathing, and this is going to help us to feel more comfortable. So first of all, feel the edge of your rib, your right rib, feel the edge of the right rib, and you're going to just kind of press your fingers into there, just in a nice way so it feels comfortable. Okay, and then we're going to take our chin back, breathing in, and we're just going to create a little bit of pressure here. And then as we bring the spine back, we're going to relax and ease that pressure. Now we're going to take the chin into the chest, and we're going to breathe in. And when we breathe out, we're going to press down just to the edge of the ribs, and we're going to take the chin back. And then we're going to release that. So you have this, we're releasing the diaphragm, so this band of muscle down here. And we're going to follow and go all the way down on both sides. So I'm going to press down a little bit more. We're going to breathe in, go into an arch. And when we breathe out, we take the chin back, we press the lower back into the ground and back to neutral. And go all the way down into your lower ribs, breathing in, chin into the chest, and then breathing out and pressing down. Do the same on the other side. You're going to take your chin into your chest, breathing in. Big belly breath, and then when you breathe out, press and take your chin back. So each time you do this, you're tracing a line down on this band of muscle, it's just called the diaphragm. Take the chin all the way back. Keep breathing. Okay, and then let that go. And then one more time, just going to go back into your wash rag. And just notice now, after you've done that release for your diaphragm, notice if that feels easier. Does it feel easier to breathe? How does it feel in your tummy? Okay, now we're going to come up to a seated position. So roll onto your side, press one hand into the floor, push yourself to come up. Okay, so we're going to cross the legs now. And we're going to do some movements to release the lower back. So breathing into your belly, just making small circular movements. See, what I want you to do is really try to relax and soften into your belly. Use your breath to do that. Notice if you're holding your tummy tightly. Just relaxing into the belly. Go the other way. Okay. All right, and then come out. Now you can take your legs wide. So we're going to take the hands together. So you're going to clasp your fingers together and you're going to make a circle. So this is going to release your spine. It's going to release tension in your ribs, and it's going to help your digestion. So you're going to breathe into your belly, going in one way. And it's nice to close the eyes. It's nice to notice how it feels in the belly and feels in our spine. And go the other way. Good. We're going to reach the arms up. So this is going to help to stretch out and release your lower back, which again will help your tummy. You can help your digestive system. Breathing in. And then when you breathe out, you can fold forward. Now you want to sort of take your tummy to the inside of the thigh rather than onto the thigh itself. And then hands to the side of you. So you're stretching out the back of the thighs and knees. This is going to help to release your lower back. So it's not going to be pulling on your lower back. Breathing in and breathing out. And bring your arms up, and then you can go to the other side. Take your hands down and take a breath in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And then come back to the center. Okay. Now we're going to come into a squat. So this can really help with the digestion. So now we have a couple of things. I'm going to show you a nice way to modify this to make it easier. So if you have a yoga mat, or you might not even have a mat, you could maybe use a blanket. A blanket can be really good to roll up a blanket. So if you don't have a yoga mat, don't worry, just grab a blanket and roll that up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to squat onto the blanket or the yoga mat. And you want the arches of your foot placed onto the rolled up blanket or yoga mat. And we're going to take our knees out. So you want your knees a little wider, like so, your toes turned out, and you can take your hands to the chest, sort of to a prayer position. Okay. Now I'm pushing my elbows into the outside edges of inside edges of my knees, and I'm pushing my hands together, and I'm going to smile because this is going to help to relax my jaw. It's going to also help to reduce any pain I might be having. So just relaxing the jaw, breathing. And if you can, close your eyes, but if you want to, if you're more comfortable to, keep your eyes open. Now, you could take your hands into the floor, and you could start to slowly bring your head forward. Now, this looks like an arm balance. It looks very much like a yoga pose that's called the crow. It's not the crow. We're doing this for our lower back and our pelvis and our digestion. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly let the head come forward. Now, for some of you, you may be able to take your head all the way down to the floor, and some of you, maybe not. Don't let that be a problem. Just allow your body to meet the pose where you can. Good. And then you can slowly release that. Now, if that feels good for you, you could stay here a little longer. It just feels really good. It releases the lower back. And if you breathe into the belly, it can feel really nice. Nice deep breaths. Okay. So we're going to now come down onto our knees, and we're going to come into a little stretch or a little twist. So again, this can really help with your digestive system. So take one hand. So I'm going to take my right hand to my outer left knee, left thigh. I'm going to take my left hand to my lower back, and I'm going to lift up through my spine. So I invite you to do the same. Take a breath in, and then you're going to bend the right elbow, and you're going to slowly twist. So this is freeing up your ribs. You're going to turn around through the left, look over the left shoulder. And breathe. And then you can slowly do the same on the other side. Put your right hand onto the lower back and left hand onto the outer right thigh. You can breathe in to lift up, so long through the spine, and then we're going to twist and right ribs turn around. We're going to look over the right shoulder. Take a breath in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. So we're coming into what's called open twists. So these can be really beneficial to help release the tension that sometimes we experience in the digestive system. So I'm going to show you one more open twist. So you're bending your right knee now. Take your left hand behind you and let your right foot just come into the inside of the left thigh. And take your right hand to your left thigh. Breathe in to lift, and then turn. So you've got your right hand into the outer left knee. You're going to turn and look over your opposite shoulder. When you breathe in, lengthen. Breathe into the belly. It's really important that we keep the belly relaxed. So we breathe as deeply as we can into the belly. Look over the left shoulder. And you can build it up slowly. You could start by staying here for maybe 2 breaths and build it up to 5 breaths. And then we do the same on the other side. So left foot to the inside of the right thigh, right hand behind, We're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then we're going to turn, look over the right shoulder, breathing in. Breathe into the belly. Breathe out through the mouth. Good. And then slowly come back to the center. Okay. Now come back to the center. Bring the soles of your feet together. So you can loop your index and middle finger around your big toes, and you can let your hips move. Your knees can go up and down. And you can then take a breath in, breathe into your lower belly. And when you breathe out, you can just tip your chest and your pelvis forward. So again, it's releasing your lower back, preventing any tension in the lower back, opening up the front of the body and the back of the body. And then slowly coming back. Okay. So we can then finish our practice. We're going to put our hands onto our knees. And we're just going to take a moment to notice the base of the spine. Take a deep breath in. When you breathe out, relax your shoulders down your spine. Feel the crown of your head floating upward. And now place one hand on the middle of your chest and the other hand on the belly. And we're going to breathe into our lower belly. So we want to feel the lower hand going up and forward and in. So we're going to breathe in through the nose for the count of 4. Let the belly rise up. We're going to breathe out through the nose for the count of 4. We're going to repeat that, breathing in through the nose for 4. Breathing out for 4. Breathing in for 4. Breathing out for 4. Okay, and now I'd like to invite you to repeat this positive statement of intention. Now I invite you to say in your mind, I am safe. And in this moment, here and now, all is well. So let's say that together. Breathing in through the nose and into the belly. I am safe, and in this moment, here and now, I am safe, and all is well. Breathing in through your nose, and when you breathe out through the mouth, you say this in your mind, in this moment, here and now, I am safe, and all is well. Breathing into the belly, in this moment, I am safe and all is well. And as you go through your day and you notice when you have pain or discomfort in your tummy, you can practice this. You could place one hand on your chest, one on the belly, and say this in your own mind. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in another video soon.